Hi there. In regards to our recent tutorial about installing Linux Bash subsystem on Windows 10, which is this, I believe. Let me show you. This one, oops, this one, we have we have learned together here and walk you through how to install Linux Bash, something like this on your Windows 10, something like a terminal, okay, a terminal clone. It's, I believe, Ubuntu OS. So on update, sorry, upget. Yeah, it is. Unlinking, bin, permission denied. So you need to password. I am updating this. I'm not sure what's the term for it. I'm updating the system. This is an Ubuntu OS, which is installed as a subsystem on my Windows computer. So if you watch this, you will learn how to do it on your own within your Windows 2 if you are using Windows. And so in this video, we're gonna do this one. We're gonna show you how to log in via this Linux Bash subsystem into your server, your virtual server VPS from Kind Group or any other provider. Okay, and then we will going to create or set up an SSH key so you don't have to enter numerous password, excuse me, for it. And so don't worry about this credentials here. I'm gonna change this later on though, or else terminate this server later on. This is just for tutorial purposes. So don't worry if someone or if you are a hacker. No, you can't, because by the time I will upload this video, it should be already terminated. So let's start. And by the way, before we start, let me introduce ourselves to you. We are a Kind Group, and you can navigate our website at kindofgroup.net. We specialize in WordPress business development. Um, we can create your online business for you related to web services like web design, web hosting, or reseller hosting, VPS hosting, and you can click on these services and you will be redirected to this page here, and you can pick up whatever service you would like to try, since we have free ones and also other related services about web hosting and web design. So here, so that's it, and let's jump into this tutorial. So the first thing we will gonna do is I'm gonna walk you through how you can order a VPS server or a virtual private server on our website. So let's go ahead and jump in here. Of course, just just go to kindtogroup.net and services. Scroll down a little bit and then go to here. If you want a cPanel server or a pure server hosting or maybe a VPS, depends on you. We have discussed it. We have a few description about it here, explaining you what it is and also the cPanel server. So in this tutorial, we're gonna use the server hosting. Okay, it's a little bit cheaper than the cPanel servers, but I'm gonna show you the difference here. So let's just change the currency to USD because I'm in the Philippines right now. And here, so here is the VPS. So it's a pure no control panel. It's a you have a full root access for this ones, and the cheapest is an HHD. It's a QVM powered virtualization. Where you just read through it, and if you have any questions, just contact our support. Okay, for more details. And the difference with a cPanel based servers versus our pure virtual private servers is that cPanel based service, it's still a VPS. You have a full root access for it, but you have free premium add-on licenses or system licenses, meaning you have this cPanel license, admin cPanel license, which is, I believe, $25 in cPanel. As you can see here, cPanel.net. It's here 20 monthly. Okay, so starting January 1, it will be 22 per month. So you will have access to up to 5 accounts, this license for free here. And also, you also have a Let's Encrypt Auto SSL and Immunify AV, Softaculous, SitePad, CP Cleaner, SEO, and security tools, which means we will going to set up your server for you um, with our recommended settings in security. And once you order this, you will be already set up without you having to work on it for yourself. So once we hand off your server after your purchase, maybe within 24 hours, we will set up it, and then you will already can use your server for website hosting, reseller hosting, if you will, and you will have access already to your WHM and create your new cPanel, and it's already set up based on our recommended settings. And if you have any requests, you can do so. You just contact us before we have started everything, and that's it. Or you can also, of course, scale this up through here. Just contact our sales team our support, of course, here. You can contact us if you have any additional request here. And also we have any other system add-ons like Immunify, Cloud Linux, and everything, just contact us, okay? So it will be free and it will be semi-managed. Semi-managed meaning you can ask us for an on-demand management. Let's say, for example, if you have, we can manage everything for you with these plans per request, okay? Whereas in here, whereas these plans, this is unmanaged, meaning you will have to take care of all the software installations, everything from this VPS has been launched. You will use this. There will be no support. Of course, there's support in regards to the network. If you are encountering downtimes, we can of course advise you to do things or check things for you. But ultimately, in regards to managing your server, we will have no, um, you will be the one who is responsible for it, especially the backups. And for cPanel based servers, we will provide free backups for you. We will provide software licenses for you. Um, this ones. Of course, some of these are free, but sometimes if you ask our support team, we can provide. Sometimes it depends upon the season if we can get this free licenses for you, premium licenses. Let's say, for example, Softaculous, we can provide it. It depends. It really just depends. That's why we want you to contact us before you order this, so that in case that day we already have reach our sales goal for the week or for the month, and then we can provide free premium licenses for you, then you will have you can avail it for free. But I cannot commit, okay? Just try it. Sometimes we can provide a let's say, for example, a premium Let's Encrypt Auto SSL, a premium Immunify, a premium Softaculous, SitePad, or whatsoever. But the ultimate best thing about but ultimately the best thing about these plans is that we can semi-manage it for you, meaning on demand requests of management. We can do it for you. We will also monitor this server for you, but of course it will be still your responsibility to manage your server. And if our recommended settings, if you will be going to change our recommended settings, then our management or our monitoring service will be void. So you will have to pay for the fixes in case you have changed any recommended settings we have put on these servers for you. Okay. But of course, on-demand management is still there. It's free, and we charge it standalone. If you're not using, or if you have not availed this cPanel servers, you will be paying for the managed server fees from 25 to 75 per month dollars, okay, USD dollars. But if you're availing this cPanel servers that we have, or packages of cPanel servers, then it will be free for you. So that's the difference of this. Okay, so let's say for example this one, and then it's all just SSDs. But if you want HDD, you can just contact our sales. Okay, so by the way, I'm sorry. Let's start with the tutorial actually. So, okay, manage keys. So, I'm assuming you already have your Linux Bash subsystem on your Windows 10. So, let's clear this out. So, of course, let's try to do it from scratch. So, once you've already installed it, just go to search on your Windows and add bash, okay, or type bash and click on this one, and now you are logged in through your Ubuntu um, OS, I believe, subsystem, and let's go to home. Let's try where we are. So this is my home, and we want to connect to our server. So of course, um, for those who knows already a few things, or for those who knows already how to order your server from any provider, you can skip this part here. But for those who don't know how to order a VPS yet or a server, then this part is vital for your knowledge. So let's go ahead again to services or any website where you want to order. So go here. So for this tutorial, we will use the server hosting without cPanel or anything, because this tutorial only is for connecting to via SSH to your server. So we don't need those cPanel or whatsoever. So you can pick anything here. So if you just want to if you just want to test it out, you can use this VPS HSD 300. No worries. Then order. And of course, this setup fee is only one time. And the following month, you will pay the standard price, which is 8.98. And for this, it will be one time only for the first time. Okay. And um okay, so let's order this right now. Let's try to. So here, choose your billing cycle. Let's say, for example, if you only want to pay this service monthly, then you can choose this one, and it has a setup fee for one time for the first order. And then if you want to pay it in advance for 3 months, then you can choose this one, or else it's a quarterly billing cycle, and the setup fee will be reduced to 2.50 and so on. 6 months in advance, and the setup fee will be reduced as well, and there will be no setup fee for annually. And of course, we really recommend as well for you to check on our news page or announcement page, because sometimes we do run promotion programs that will let you get discounts for recurring or maybe one-time basis. So check out this each time before you buy things on our store, so that you can have your own, let's say for example this one for the Black Friday deals and etc. That's what I do recommend you to go through, and just in case there is a sales or maybe or a discount, you can add that one later on and have discount for each of our products in case there is. So let's choose 1 month for now, and then host name. The host name we will be using is this one. This is the host name, okay? So you must have an existing domain. This, or else if you don't have domain yet, then you can order from us here. This one, you can register a domain here. Not this one. Remove the first one. And let's say, for example, since I already have that, let's say, for example, dot co dot uk. Okay. Okay, guys. So here, once you have search for your domain and it's saying it's available, then you can register for it. You can also try this one once here if you want to. And let's see. So once you're satisfied with this domain, then you can add cart. And then check out. If you want to add a hosting for it, if not, then that's okay. DNS management, if you want to manage the DNS, you can add that feature, and also ID protection, you can add that feature as well, email forwarding as well. Then of course, just fill up these things here. UK individual, company ID number, registrant name, so your name, who is output, okay, and your name servers. So this is the default one that we recommend if you want to manage your DNS, ID protection, or whatever within your account with us. But if you want to set up let me I mean we have a free DNS here. If you get a domain from us, you will have a free DNS, a premium one, and you will be able to manage it from within your from within your account with us on our website. So if you will change this name server, then you won't be able to manage the DNS from within your account with us. You will not, but of course you can change it there. You can manage the name service, you can change it, but for the DNS, the DNS records, you will not be able to manage it if you won't use our default name servers. Okay, so if you want that feature from within your account with us, and you should be using our name servers. Okay, and then once you're done here, just continue and then pay for it. Um, it's just it's really just that easy. And once your domain is ready, then you can set up, can choose that domain name. Let's say, for example, like us. So this is the one that I'll be using. So this is my domain, and then I just added a subdomain of a server because this is the format of a host name. And if I want another server, then I can just add this one, or maybe I can do this one or this one. If I'm planning to have multiple servers, then I suggest you use this one, server 01, and then the next one is this one, or else you can choose to write your nickname, let's say like myself, Mawix, or my puppy's name, Chami, or Lala, okay, that one. And but for now, I will just make it standard as a server and just add your root password, whatever root password do you want, but make sure it is secure, because if it's not secure, we will be changing it from minimum of 20 to 50, okay? So, or 60. So, don't choose a short one. Make it sure that it is minimum 20, okay? And have special characters. So, I suggest you use this one. I suggest you use LastPass. And if you're not familiar with this, I will leave a link in the description, in the reference of this video, and you can add this one, generate secure password, and then here just hit this one, all characters, and select all of this and make it 20, or for me I actually do 50, okay? But for you, if you want, just and then just generate this one, then you can just copy that and add it here, okay? If you want me to create a separate tutorial about LastPass, then let me know and I will email you guys for if that video is already ready, okay? So for the name server prefix, then this is for the name servers like ns1.yourdomain.com, ns2.yourdomain.com, okay? It's one. But you don't have to add your domain here, okay? Just the before your domain. Okay, so let's say for example, for me, I wanted to, because I have a lot of servers and I'm planning to have a lot more, then what I usually do is I format my servers with this one, the NS, the reference of the NS1 or NS2, and the name of the host name, let's say this one, the server. So if this is 01, then I will do this 01, okay? If this is Mavix, the name of the host name of the server will be, my NS prefix will be NS1 for the NS1, and then for the NS2 will be this one, okay? So that in case a client will be asking me, and since I have a lot of servers from different websites that I have, from different reseller hosting that I manage, then in case a client asks me, what is the name server of this of my server or the server that I'm in, then I'll just ask him what is the name of your server or your host name. You will be able to see it in your order confirmation or your welcome email and let me know. So when he say it's mawex.canticroup.us, then I will know that the format will be this one. Because some providers are using let's say for example NS1, NS2, and then NS3, and then NS4 up to how many it is, right? Let's say 34. I cannot remember that. Okay, I can't seem to really remember that anymore. If I ever have more than let's say 5 servers, I can't remember that. So I had to create a format so that I know what what it is the name server for this host name. So this is what I came up with. So it's up to you, but for me this works best for me, and that's it. So for now it will be server, then I'll just do it. Okay. So mm, so here instant setup. So if you want to instantly set up your account within 24 hours, then you just have to select yes here. Okay, but you will have to pay for $65 setup fee. And if you want this to be default, just default 27, I mean 3 days, 3 business days, or 72 business hours from our 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. Asia Manila time zone, non-working, or I mean non-holidays, then you're good to go. But mostly this will be set up within just 24 hours. But of course, I cannot commit with it, then just see through it. But the one that we can commit, or the time that we can commit, is 22 hours within business hours and then business days. Okay? Now, holidays will not be a part of it, and also the non-working hours. Our working hours is this one, which is 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. on weekdays, non-holiday. Okay? So, data center, you can also choose your data center. If you want i- your server to be in EU, then you can select this without any other setup fees. But if you want it to be set up in United States, then you will have to pay for additional fee a month, which is $5. Okay. Um, Next one is so individual reverse. So this will be your host name, default to your host name. So if you don't want us to set up a reverse DNS, if you want to set up it your own, then select no. But we will be setting it up in default, by default, based on your host name, which is this one. For the offsite backup, if you want to have an additional space for backup storage, then you can set or you can select um, amount of backup here, and just to let you know, for RC panel servers you will have a default unlimited offsite backup through G Drive. we have that one which you can view your backups through your cPanel. And you can download it or whatever you want to do. You can create backups unlimited for that account. It is included with that plan. But for this pure VPS or this standard VPS hosting or servers, um, you will have to purchase a different backup storage through FTP, or else you can also contact us if you want to have a G Drive account, which is unlimited. It's $5 a month for now, and maybe soon it will be increased. But we will not going to set it up for you, and you will have to do it on your own. But by the time of this recording, I'm not really sure if we can give it $5 a month for unlimited, but just try to contact our sales if we can. By the time you can watch this video maybe later on, or because to my knowledge it's for single user, it's I believe $12 a month within our organization. So just try if it's available for you in case. So the default one is none, but if you want to have your own offsite backup storage, you can select this one as told. It will be a monthly price in addition to your service. So it's up to you. And also operating system, you can select this one. Some have, as if you see this one, as you can see, there's at the side where there is an amount, it is an addition on top of your service. But if it has no amount, it will be free. So of course, we recommend CentOS if you're planning to use if you're planning to use cPanel. This is the recommended OS. And then for administration panel, if you want to have cPanel, then we do offer it here, same as the cPanel.net pricing. Also some of this. So this one is one time, LAMP one time, webmin. We will set up this for you, and plus this will be, if you see this plus the setup fee, if it has a setup fee, it will be one time only. But if it doesn't show a setup fee, only USD, the amount and USD, it is a monthly price. Okay, so these are monthly prices. 20 for the cPanel plus, and below from webmin to webmin plus lump, it will be one time fee. Okay, so it's up to you if you want to add this control panels preset up, and you can do so. This one will be free. It's up to you if you want, or none if you want to just use um, a blank OS and then just install it by your own. You can do so. If if you want to donate, then you are free to do so. Any amount will do if you think we are helping you in regards to your business, and we would appreciate your donation, but it's not really necessary. And that's it. So you can then continue. You can now continue and then click on continue. User prefix is invalid. So it's saying invalid. So let's just probably um maybe it's because this form don't support um a period after, or maybe double period. I'm not really sure what the term is, but for now let's just remove the point or the period, because I believe it only supports something like NS1 and NS2, and then just contact us if you want a different name server for this, for your order, and just add your order number. Okay, so for now I'll just use this one, NS1 server, NS2 server without the period. Then continue. Then here is the total and your one-time fee. You have a one-time fee of $5 and and a monthly fee of 8.98 USD. Okay, this will be your fee or your plan fee um, on the following month, and this will be your setup fee, one time only, for by the time you are purchasing the service, and this is the total you will be paying for now, and the following month will be 8.98. So if you have a promo code, then just add it here and then hit on validate code, and it will deduct any amount based on the code, and then just check out. Okay, just check out. Once done, then just add your name and your name here. Make sure to add your phone number and state. How did you find us? Which web URL? Up to you. FB community name. So this is, by the way, we have an FB community here, and you can join here and then add your name. We have a bunch of free stuff that we're giving away in this community. If you're willing to participate, then you will have your free services, I mean paid services, for free. You will be winning this one. And if you're an eBay customer, then add your eBay username. And yeah, how did you find us? And subscribe to our mailing list. If you want to subscribe for any of these categories, then do so. If you want to receive all, then just hit on general. Your birthday, I recommend you add your birthday here, your real birthday, because sometimes we do give out free stuff for the birthday celebrants which are active in our community, or I mean active customer. And for account verification, so we highly recommend this if you are a VPS or dedicated server customer. We highly recommend this. You should be verifying your account or your details. Make sure what you add here is your real identity, because sometimes our security system might trigger that you are using a fake detail and you will not be able to retrieve your service. Okay, we require verified accounts for selected services like VPS or dedicated server services. Submit here. So just copy this link and then submit it on our support here. Um, Type in your name, your email address, subject, and then yeah, just add it here. Message us. Um, I am ordering this like that, and then and attach your documents, any documents, your order number. By the way, you can by the way just submit this later on. Just copy this one and once you receive your order number, then you can just submit it later on. You can add your order invoice number here, your valid government ID, the link. Use this link to upload it. This one, just here, go to this link from smash.com. Just agree, you don't have to register. Just upload your ID here, and then once you have uploaded, let's say I'll I'll do some. Let me show you how you can do it. Let's say this one. Let's say this one. So just upload it here. Just drop it and then add your email, and if you want to email it to us, then you can do so, but I suggest you just do this one. And this email is not really necessary. This is only for the purpose of notification. Let's say, for example, if you want to receive a notification that this file has already been downloaded by the recipient, then you will receive a notification from Smash. Okay, but if you're so we can send you a copy of your transfer, but if you don't want to receive any notification, then you can just hit the link here. I believe they have, oh sorry, I believe they already have changed their terms. Just add your email, or if you don't want to add, or if you don't want them to send you, just put any fake ones maybe. Just put any, let's say I am one at gmail.com. Okay, then you can get that link. So here, as you can see, it's already creating the transfer for you, and it once done, then here you can copy the link here, view transfer. So just copy this, hit this copy link, and you should be able to, as you can see here, I hope you can see this, then just point it here, and next one, same thing, just add your proof of address, same thing from smash.com, and for your order number, I really suggest that you submit this ticket right after you have added the or paid your service, maybe, or once you completed the order, Once you have placed the order, even without paying it, just add your order number here. Okay, it's either the order number and the invoice, right? So once you have completed this, let me show you instead. I cannot show you because I will have to add. Um, I'm lazy, so just add it there. And once you've create password and fill up all the forms, select your payment method, credit card, debit card, bank transfers. As you can see, there's all these gateways have its own transaction fee, so it's up to you what to choose. If you want to pay no fees, then use Bitcoin, credit card, debit card. If you're using debit card, I suggest you use this because it's lesser. It has lesser transaction fees and banks transfer as well here. If you want to join our mailing list, it's the same thing as the general category. And if you don't want, then this is how you can. This is the same thing as none of the above. So let's say you don't want to join, then just hit that one no and accept the terms and then complete order. Once you select this, I mean once you yeah, you click on this, it will place the order, but it will not be paid right away. You will be redirected to your invoice, but you will be emailed with your order number, which you can use, or else the invoice as well. It's separate. You will, I believe, receive two emails. It's the confirmation email, which has your order number, the details of your order, the billing cycle, whatsoever, and then also the invoice review, which where you can review your invoice and then click on the link of that invoice to pay for the service to confirm your order. Okay, so you can use that information to add on here. It's either your order number or your invoice number. So our verification team can verify that order and along with your customer details and make sure you will not be triggered with our security system because we are we're really strict in regards to our VPS and dedicated servers because our data center is asking for this credentials. That is why we really need your help to cooperate or participate in regards to this matter. But sometimes if you don't submit this one and your account, let's say the worst case scenario is that you already paid for the service and you haven't submitted a valid government IDs or valid credentials, and our security system on our data center triggers, and you will have to submit much more than this, and it will be a waste of money for you. You will not be able to refund that money because of that issue if you can submit or can't verify your own credentials that you have submitted. So that will be a lot of issues later on. So I really suggest that you submit your credentials right away before you pay um, into the service or for the services in regards to VPS and dedicated servers. Okay. And after that, just once you have completed the order, place the order, then submit this one and wait for our team to verify, and then you're good to go to pay for the order. Or else you can just, if you have valid credentials and you know that you can provide the proof of address and the government ID once in case we will ask you for it, then no need to actually wait for the confirmation from our verification team. You can just pay for it and then use your service later on. So once you have paid, wait for us to provide you the information or your credentials for your server via email. Sometimes it takes only 5 to 30 minutes for the server hosting, for the pure server hosting without the control panel setup or the licenses. But for the cPanel servers, you will have to wait within 72 hours. Okay, because we will gonna set up everything for you, the recommended settings and everything. As in everything that we do on our own servers to protect and use it for performance purposes, then it will really need time to set up because you are not the only customer that we have. So, but for this server hosting, this pure VPS, unmanaged VPS, then it will be much more quicker than than the cPanel servers. Even if you requested a cPanel license, because you will be the one who will install it and set that up, and you will only have to have access to the license and the documentation, then it will be quick as maybe within 24 hours, um, or as told earlier, 30 minutes, 5 to 30 minutes, depends on the the queue, and then so that's it. So once you've you will know that you already have the confirmation of the order. You will know that you already have the order process, because you will be you just log in here through your account with us. You will receive an email with the credentials, of course, and that credentials will have this something like this here, your order number, your order ID, and then the service name, of course, and your server IP. Yes. So, and also the name servers. So for this demo, we will be using only this one to connect. So you will have this information in the activation email. So just copy this one and then add it to your note. And if you want to follow along, just do it. So let's start. Then the command is this one. So of course you need to replace this IP with your own IP. Okay, and the root will be the username, which is mandatory, or I'm not sure what the term is. It will always be root, okay? And then the password, use your password here. And the port, it may change for later on, or just it will be based on on your activation email. So just copy that one. Make sure to use that one, and to connect to your server, you will have to use this. Just copy this one and then search for the bash in your Windows 10 that we have installed with Linux Bash. Okay, so copy this one, paste, copy. So let me explain this to you first. Sudo is a super user do. This means that you can do commands using root without using the root user. Okay, so if you're running, let's say, as you can see, my wait, where is it? Let me um I'm using Mawix here, the user Mawix, which is not the root of this Linux subsystem in my PC. Okay, so I can of course use the root user. Let me turn off my electric fan first here. I can of course use or switch to root user so that I don't have to do this sudo, but you can do it through su space um, dash or minus. Okay, and then add your root password for this for your local PC. Okay, which is installed with Linux Bash subsystem for Windows. And but we are using this so that you know how to use the commands with sudo, because to my knowledge, most of the servers, in case you're not using our Kinety group, most of them have, let's say if you're testing out, you're using AWS or anything else because they are for free, then you cannot use the root credential or right away. You will need to use sudo. That is why we are using this command. Okay, but of course you're free to do so. Just remove the sudo. Okay, so we can proceed. Just hit enter, and the default port for our servers is 22990, but it may be changed later on for security. So just paste your port number within your activation email from us. Okay, so just add this password. So this will be um, so now the server is now asking, or the terminal is now asking, what is your um, root server or your remote server's password? Then just click on, I'll just click on the my right click my mouse, so it will paste it on, to automatically paste it, and then just hit enter. And now, boom, I am now in that remote server from Kinety Group. As you can see, welcome to Kinety Group. And as you can see, the server name is server and the user is root. So you can then of course play it on, play along with it, and you now know how to connect to your remote server from us and to any other server provider that you can test it out or you're using. So hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any more questions, just contact us from our website, kindtygroup.net/support, and submit a ticket. And good luck.
See you next time.